So I'm forming a base for the bottom of a battery for the Mustang, and it's got this like S curve to it. And I wanted to form a radius. I didn't have any steel pipe, but it's not very particularly thick steel. So I just put a bit of PVC pipe in here and just slowly just tapping this around. See how I'm doing in the car. Let's take you to the car. Oops. Slowly getting there. As you can see, I haven't finished grinding this away yet. I've got to clean it off. Anyway, this is going to go into here. It's getting there and getting closer. It's a bit more work. Very, very close now. Okay, let's take a look at what this looks like. You see I've formed this kind of an S-bend in here. Not too bad. Big conventional using a piece of PVC pipe, I know, but it's strong enough to form this, and it worked. That's what it's all about. So let's go to the car. Now that, oh, I got the sun shining on me now. Let's go. Okay, this works, I guess. Now that is not a bad fit. Goes up here and around, it tucks in, and you can't see, but underneath here it fits pretty good. I've got a little bit of a gap there which I can bash out when I start welding. But that is the principle for there anyway. I think that'll work. What's required now is for me to grind up back to bare metal for welding on here. And cut a little bit more out of it with a little bit of, I know it's a little bit more risky in there. I've got plenty of steel to work with. So yeah, I'm quite happy, very, very happy with that. So that's up, that part finished, and I'll show you when it's all welded in. So I got the cleaned up, and I just painted it with the rust converter in here. That should be good to go for later on today, or probably tomorrow, if I do anything tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, the 23rd. I'll see. So I feel. Anyway, it's all cleaned up, and I've also cleaned up the reverse side as well. If I can sneak it underneath the camera underneath here, you can see as well. So when this is dry, I will have to grind back to, where are we? Grind back to bare metal so it will weld. I don't think it will weld through this stuff. Anyway, that's where I'm at so far. Next stage will be welding that in there. See you soon. Okay, welcome back. I've, as you've seen in the previous little clips to this video, I've been fabricating a piece up for the underneath the battery cover, and it's this piece here. You see me just bash it into shape, and I got this finished off now, and I'm ready to put it in. I think I may have mentioned I was going to weld it in, but I changed my mind about that. I'm going to glue it in. I've done this before on other panels on other cars. The last one was a Dodge Ram 1500, where the rocker panels were totally rotted out, and I had the covers to go over, and I bonded it in, and very, very strong. Very impressed. So this is the stuff I'm using. You can see that okay. So it's the Evercoat Maxim. It's a two-part epoxy, and it bonds metal, ideal for door skins, roof, quarter panels, replacement, etc. And it sets fairly quick. I've got a working time of about 15 minutes with it, so it's a good working time, and a clamp time of 3 to 4 hours, and a full cure time in 24 hours. So I'm going to be bonding this in with the epoxy, and it comes with a big mixer nozzle on it, which is actually way big. I tend to lose a bit, and there's a cap here to help. When you stop using it, you can just pull this off, and hopefully I can pull it off. With a pair of pliers I can pull it off. It hasn't set. Anyway, next little section I'll be showing you the how I glue it in, and the panels glued in, and just putting some weights on there on this piece to clamp it together. Okay, back to soon. Hard place to put a camera to show this. I use them on my hands, but this is the area I'm going to bond in with my fabricated piece I did earlier. It's going to fit in there, so I have a weight to put on top of it when I'm done. So let's start using this tool, this epoxy. So first thing, you've got to get all the epoxy down the tube, coming out. Let's get in there. I don't know if you can actually see this on the video. And what I might do, second. Got this coming out already. I'm going to split my nozzle a little bit bigger, like that. Okay, back to business. Now I can put this in. It's quite a thick epoxy. Like I said, I've used this before and it's been really good. Just smear it all over. It's got to be clean. Obviously no oils or anything like that. And I'm putting it straight on top of the rust proofing stuff I did earlier, because that's clean and it's very hard and it's bonded to metal, so it shouldn't be a problem. And down here. It's a bit tedious. There it goes. I always put more in a minute afterwards as well. But it's extremely strong epoxy. I'll go across there a little bit. I think it should be enough. Let's just do a first trial. Reduce the pressure on the gun. It's just an ordinary caulking gun as well, which is nice. we'll just place this piece in. Almost as here it goes. I'm gonna might just use my finger to smear it up underneath here. What I'm going to do is, oops, didn't mean to wipe it on there. I've got a weight I'm going to put on here. Carefully do that. No, see it slid on me. There we go. No, maybe I don't need a weight. I'll just leave it on here. Yeah, but it stays there. I'm going to put a little bit more down this, just down here, just to seal that edge. Up here. Just seal that, just push it into the small gap there. That should do nicely. Maybe I could put down some down the top here too. Let me get a rag. It does wipe off okay. And I'm going to put a little bit across the top of here. Just a bead. Just push it back in. Yeah, okay. It's not too bad. Looks a bit messy right now, but I think it'll work quite nicely. And what I'm going to do is put a bead down this edge. Actually, it's better to slide down and I can slide you up to it. Yes, baby. Yep. Just my heater come on. Not quite as cold as it has been here, but it's still cold. Okay. I think I'd like to put a weight on here if I can, just on the, try that weight again I was using. So I can get it to maybe like this. There we go. As we say, pretty darn good. So that's that. I think I lost my rag, literally. So that's that for now. Let that cure. And what I can do is I can paint it, use some seam sealer to seal that in. That's going to be an extremely strong bond. With the thinner steel, it's hard to weld onto anyway, so this actually works out really well. Thank you for watching so far. Next episode I'll be making will be on the finishing off the quarter panels of this car as well. That'll be coming up very, very soon. That's already started yet. So thank you for watching so far. And please like and subscribe if you can. Lots of videos to come on this and the other projects I've got going in the workshop as well. Thank you for now. Bye for now.